Okay, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Previous video we were around this area. I had taken a short position right over here, which was a 1.9 risk to reward. So I risked 1 to make 1.95 back. Okay, so wasn't that bad. I think it was around 7% of a trade. And then after that, throughout the day, I was just waiting to see what price would do. On the 15-minute time frame, I was looking at a trade. This I moved my stop, so my stop was a bit big, was about the same as the profit, so it was a 1-to-1 at first. I was hoping price would drop a little bit more for me to enter and then have a better entry. But I just couldn't wait a little bit, couldn't wait more. So I just had an entry right over here at around 33.15. Price was resisting above this area right over here. So price was resisting above this area. I saw this candle go long right here, engulfing candle. So just enter for a long trade. Stops was around here for the 30-minute. You see that I was waiting for price to basically break below this low candle over here. It didn't. Good for me. If I put the play button, that's too fast. Hold on. Okay, so if I put the play button, next candle just shoots up. Basically, the 30-minute candle just shoots up, then hits my take profit. I'm fine for the day. If I adjust, my stop loss would have been below right here. So it's a very tight position. Was a 1.5 risk to reward. Okay, so I was risking, let's just say 1% to make 1.5 back. Okay. On that video, I explained that we had two directions to go. Right? Either we were going to the 33.40 or we were dropping down to the 32.41. Okay? I don't usually take trades and then just hold long, just hoping that price would reach that target. I basically have a plan already set up before I take the trade. So I wasn't going to take another trade. I just took that 1.5 risk to reward trade because I caught it at the moment. And then this was the plan, right? Waiting for price to reach 33.40 and then see what happens. Now overnight, this was overnight. Candle was just moving. Let me put it at 1. So this was overnight. Boom. At around 11 o'clock. Right, 11 p.m. New York time, 11 p.m. We just have a reversing candle over here. So I'm not usually trading overnight. I just trade in the morning. I wake up, get into the charts at around 6:30 until 10, 11ish. Okay, so 11 at night, just completely. I'm not trading. I'm completely already tired. I'm not doing anything in the charts. Right? Let's hit the play button right here. And then just starts falling. And then bam, just comes right back. So this, I already know that this is a very good, basically, I forgot what it's called, but it's a clear range, right? So it's a clear range over here. So price, I know that if we go from the 33.10 to the 33.40, we're going to pull back to the same area, just like it did right over here, right? So it's a very good point for me to know. And since we are respecting resistance, I'm probably going to wait and then see if we break above, retest this resistance to keep going higher for possibly the next move, okay, if we continue bullish. Then we go, it just starts falling. Now, let me hold on. Select bar. So let me show you guys what happened today morning. Okay, I got into the charts around the 6:30, I don't know, 7ish, and I start seeing a doji candle. For you guys that don't know, it's a candle that goes like this. It has a very small, hold on, let me draw it, very small body like this, and then a big wick in the bottom. This means a reversal is happening. This means that the candle basically collected some orders on the low and then just pushing higher. Let's see if I find any example of this. So something like this right here, right? You have a big wick on the bottom, small body, and then price is just pushing higher. The same thing was happening right over here. And I thought, okay, so let me wait for the candle to close. Let me go slower, like 0.5. Boom, right here. So I said, let me wait for the candle to close for me to have a buy entry. Because if I look left, I have basically a support right here next to the same level, right? The 3288. So I have the support level. Let me wait for the candle to close for me to make an entry. And just like that, the candle, see I have this candle on the 15-minute. It was happening on the 1 hour as well. So just like that, the candle just shot up, and then I was, out. I didn't take a trade. I was just waiting for a good opportunity. And so when market is trading like this, I'm not doing anything, all right? I am not surfing this wave, okay? Let me explain why, and I'll show you guys right now. So I'm not riding. So if I had entered for buys, okay, probably would have exited. But look what happens next. Price just comes down. How do I take this off? Okay, so price just comes down, and then right over here, let me erase this. Price comes down, boom, hits the level of support, comes higher, hits the level of, I don't know, resistance. I don't even know what this area is, and then shoots right back in, and then comes higher again. It's too much, all right? It's too much for you to make a decision. It doesn't make sense. There is no trend like this. I mean, we have a high. We were still going bullish. Like here, we are still going bullish. And then the price just comes, taps back at this area. So I had no trades today. I only trade when I see an opportunity, when there's enough confirmations, when there's enough, a good risk to reward, and then that's when I take the trade. Okay, I'm not taking any trades probably for the rest of the day. The market is just not in a good condition, in my opinion, right? If we look at US 30, it's the same thing. We have this area right here that we've been working with, this same area for weeks now. Okay, so the trend line area, we have this area that tapped the trend line, which is an area of support. We tapped here, but look, the moving average is basically working above price action, so I'm not going for longs. Okay, if I had entered, you would have been in the same position right here for a couple of hours, right? Let me see for how many hours. 16 hours on the same position, okay? Now, unless we start working above the moving average, we make probably a high. If we make a high and then we go and we make a new higher low, that's when right here I would probably be looking to go long in this position. Now, when the market is like this, suddenly dropped, you have a huge drop over here, I am not playing with this type of market, okay? The only execution I would have traded would have been right over here. But again, I was watching the market at this area of support, okay? So we have an area of support, we have a break of the trend line, and then we have the moving average already. That's 3 confirmations. We have the moving average above the price action. Good, we have 3 confirmations, but there's too much volatility right here. All right, there's too much. You've been in this area for same thing, something like 6 hours on the same area. One candle drops 500 points on US 30. All right, that's just insane. So you wait 6 hours for a 500 point on US 30 drop. Crazy. Okay. If price starts giving me any confirmations or anything above this area right here, I would probably look for, again, this looks like it's a clear range right here, from here to here. Okay, so from basically here to here, I would copy this from here to here. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. If we break, if there's enough confirmations, again, we're above the trend line, candlestick confirmation, probably, I don't know, a new high point, a new high low point, that's when I will be thinking of entering the market. Okay, now that is it for today. Just showing you guys that I think you guys shouldn't work on emotions, shouldn't work on, let me make this money today. Instead of, let's work on the confirmations, let's work on a good setup, let's work on having the right mindset when you're trading. Okay, so don't rush into making a decision. Don't rush into making money every single day. You have to make money consistently, yes, but making good decisions. All right, see you guys on the next video. Comment down below what you want me to record next for you guys.